Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be an in-depth review and tutorial on the new Jeffree Star Jawbreaker palette. And if you want a chance to win this palette, then keep on watching. So first things first, let's get this out of the way. I am doing a giveaway for this palette. This one is mine. I have been using it already, but I bought a second one off of Beautylish. It is brand new, still in the bubble wrap, still in the box and everything. This is mine. This is the one for the giveaway. So I am doing a giveaway over on my Instagram. I will link it down below. All you have to do is be subscribed to my YouTube channel, be following me on Instagram, and then leave a comment under that giveaway picture that you've done that, and you'll be entered to win. And then you can also do some extra entries if you tag somebody in that comment, but not necessary. You don't have to do that. This giveaway is open international. If you're under 18, please have your parents' permission, you know, all that fun stuff. But yeah, I'm really hoping that you guys like this video and you like this giveaway. If you're interested in participating, then head on over to my Instagram. I bought these off of Beautylish. I got these two palettes, one for me, one for the giveaway, as I mentioned. I also got this Jeffree Star mirror. I've been dying to try one of his mirrors. He's got a bunch out. I just went for the light pink one because that was one of the ones that Beautylish had in stock. It's really pretty. And then I also got a liquid lip in the shade Celebrity Skin. That's what I'm wearing on my lips now, but with a little bit of I'm Nude in the middle. So I just got those things there. The cool thing about Beautylish is that you can do like payment plans. They also ship really quickly. So I ordered Friday the minute that it launched, and I got it Monday at like noon or something. So one fucking business day, because Saturday and Sunday don't count, right? So I got it really quickly. Everything was packaged amazing. If you're not familiar with Beautylish, they do package everything in his paper. And then the mirror came in this nice box so that it wouldn't break. So yeah, I'm really impressed with Beautylish. They're great. Their customer service is awesome if anything does come broken, because I've had that happen to me before. No issues with Beautylish at all. I did have a few issues with this palette that I'm going to show you. So I got this look today, but I've also tried out the palette a few other times. I did have a lot of trial and error with this palette, so I'm just gonna input all that footage now, and then I'll see you again at the end of the video. Okay, so let's do some swatches. If my arm looks a little bit red, that is because I just did these swatches and realized I wasn't recording. So let's try this again. First, I'm gonna go in with the shade Virgin. And that's just one swipe, but I like to go in and blend it out just a little bit to see more of what it would be like if I blended it out on the eye. Of course, finger swatches are not the exact same as what's going to be blended out on the eye, but I like to get an idea of the color and the formulation and what we're working with. I've always been a big fan of finger swatches. I know some people hate them. Next is the shade Good Morning. That's once. It's me blending it out a bit. Next is the shade Bubblegum. That's once. Let's blend it out a bit. Next is Wow. Yikes, that is so pigmented. And I'm blending it out a bit. Suck. Wow, that is really good. Blend it out a bit. And now Licorice. One swipe. Oh, that is such a good red. Oh my god. So this is the entire first row. Okay, so now for the second row, I'm going in with my other arm because my first arm is pretty red from rubbing it down a second time, like I said, because that was the second time I did the swatches. So we're just gonna alternate arms here. So the first color in the second row is called Cute. That is a really interesting color. It's like it's a blue, but it almost has like a hint of green in there. That's really pretty and super pigmented. Next is the shade Fuck. I know everyone is like blurring it out, but I don't give a fuck. So this is Fuck. So that's what it looks like at first, but now blend it out a bit. Super pigmented. It's like a coral color, very neon kind of coral color. Next is the pretty purple. It's called Gumdrop. Wow, look at the pigment on that. That's one swipe. Next is the shade Snack, which is like a shimmery light pink, I would say. That's actually the first shimmer that we've gotten to. Next is the shade Brain Freeze. That's really pretty. That's like a baby blue. And then the last shade in the second row is, of course, Jawbreaker, and it's like a shimmery white with a gold reflect. Going on to the third row, the first shade is a shimmery red titled And What? Ooh, that is really, really nice. That is one swipe. Now, blend it out a bit. I didn't even need to do that. It's beautiful. Next is Orange Juice, which is like a fire. It's fire in my opinion. It is a very vibrant orange shimmer. Oh my God, look at that. That is really good. That is unreal. That's the shade Orange Juice. Oh my God. I want to use that. Oh my God, that's so pretty. That's probably my favorite color so far. Next is the green shade called Sour. And then blend it out. Next is the shade Soaked, which is a very true royal blue, I would say. Next is the shade Raspberry. Oh my God, yes. One swipe. And then blend it out. That is my second favorite color. That is really pretty. It's like a dark red, but it's different than all the reds that are in Blood Sugar. It's like a true maroon, hint of purple. Beautiful, beautiful red. Very pigmented. Next is the shade Cotton Candy, and it is a shimmery Barbie pink color. Oh, that is really pretty too. Blend it out. Okay, just wanted to point out that I've removed the swatches and there is a little bit of staining, nothing too major. He's very open about the fact that he uses pressed pigments, so it just means that it's going to stain a little bit differently because it is a vegan formula. The first shade in the fourth and final row is Lemon Drop. Oh, that is so pretty and reflective. My God, that is very yellow, but it's also very different than most of the gold eyeshadows that I have. It's very, very yellow, very reflective. Really like that. Next is the shade Bite Me. Oh my God, yes. This is like one of the reasons why I got the palette is for the two purples here. So that is really pretty. Just, it doesn't look as reflective in comparison to Lemon Drop, but beautiful color. The third color in this row is called Cherry Wet. I'm pretty sure he's got a lipstick. Oh my God, that's so pretty. He's got a lipstick this color. This is a very bright pink, but it's like dark and almost more raspberry, I find, than the shade actually called raspberry. It looks like a raspberry in person. Next are the more neutral shades in this palette. There's a brown called Tasty, solid brown, and then a sort of beige with an orange undertone called Cone. And then the last color is titled Delicious, and it's a very dark blue. That's really good on one swipe. And then blend it out a bit. There is your final row. Okay, so my first impression on these swatches is that they're pretty good. I would say that his mattes are consistent with the ones in his other palettes. A few of them are pressed pigments, a lot of them are neon. I'm not sure how they're going to be blended out on the eye. I don't have a whole lot of experience working with pressed pigments, but I mean, we're going to give them a go. I'm not a beginner, I'm not a makeup artist, so we'll see how the average consumer, in my opinion, would use this palette and if it would work well. It is very colorful. Like he said, it is his take on a rainbow palette. I think that this is beautiful. The colors are very nice. It is a rainbow palette without being a standard rainbow palette, you know? And I mean, you do have a few neutral shades here, like Tasty and Cone, and even Lemon Drop and like Snack on the lid. Like you can create a neutral look with this palette, but obviously if you don't like color, it's probably not gonna be a good investment for you, but we're gonna see how it blends out on the eyes. Okay, so I literally have no idea what kind of look we're gonna go for. I've obviously already done my base makeup. I went for very full coverage, pretty cakey, but highlighted to the gods. This is Wet Dream on my cheeks mixed with a little bit of Ofra's Rodeo Drive. I have already set my lid, but just for shits and to try out all the colors that we can, let's try out Virgin, which is the first color in the palette, the white shade. We're gonna do a different look on each eye so that we can really test out the colors. We're also gonna see if there's fallout. I am a big advocate for doing my eyes first, especially with color, with glitter, with anything but your neutral everyday look. So we're gonna see how the fallout is on this. I hope and pray that it's not terrible. You know, I'm gonna set some translucent powder underneath my eyes just in case, because that is literally my biggest fucking pet peeve. Okay, so we've got a bit of translucent powder on, just in case. I know I look like Casper, please fuck off. Now what? That is the question, right? I don't really know, let's fuck around. Let's do some blues on one eye. Let's just say fuck it and do some blues on one eye, you know? I don't usually do blue eyeshadow. I didn't buy his Blue Blood palette. I didn't buy it because realistically I'm never gonna fucking use all that blue eyeshadow, but I was tempted, and that's how you know it's fucking good, because there's literally no reason for me to fucking want it, and I wanted it anyways. Let's go in with Brain Freeze, which is the light blue color. That is super pigmented. I just bounced my brush in that a little bit while I was talking, and it is completely fucking coated. There's a bit of kick up in the palette, but that doesn't bother me. Blue eyeshadow tends to not look good on me either, so we're gonna see. I don't know why I'm putting this in my crease. I can tell that this was a mistake already. Whatever, we're gonna fucking live our best life. There is a bit of fallout already on my cheek. I don't really care, since I put the powder down. If I left it, I would be distraught. But like I said, I always do my eyes first, so that normally this wouldn't bother me. You know, I think I'm gonna blend it out with a little bit of cone over top, just because I don't really like how it's just sitting there. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. This is a first impression. Don't fucking judge me. I'm going back with Virgin. Hopefully blend this out a bit. Okay. Obviously, I'm going in super light-handed with everything. Let's try Soaked, which is the beautiful royal blue color. I would say Brain Freeze, the light blue, you can get it to blend out into nothing, which is basically what I've done because I didn't really like how it looked. But you could pack it on the lid for pigment, I'm sure. So I'm just stamping this on a bit before I try and blend it. So I'm noticing that it's picking up a bit. You can probably see, like, it looks almost patchy, but it's literally just me not knowing how to work with pressed pigments. Now in the outer corner, let's try Delicious. I sound like Kathleen Lights. Delicious. That is nice. It's a very nice color. I like it. And I do plan on going back in and fixing that patchiness, but I'm maybe gonna do a cut crease. So we'll just fucking see what we're working with here. I feel like Brain Freeze, like the way I've got it blended out, almost looks a bit green next to this royal blue. Soaked. Not terrible, not terrible. Okay, looking fucked. Now, what shimmer should we go for? I feel like the obvious answer is Jawbreaker because it's like white and blue, you know, they kind of go together. But at the same time, I'm like, should we just fuck them up and do something crazy? Actually, let's go in with Lemon Drop because fucking fuck it, right? I ain't going anywhere. Oh my god. That is beautiful. This is dry, by the way. For shits, let's see what it would do wet. Is it weird to say that it barely made a difference wet? Maybe marginally more pigmented, but this is already crazy fucking pigmented anyways. Okay. Now, let us blend the two colors together, you know? Okay, so you can see that it is faux shizzle lighter right there where it was pigmented, but then I go to blend and it's like, just kidding, fuck you. So, we're gonna need to finesse, and that's delicious. This might be a fucking disaster. I don't know if this is gonna blend at all. Like, look, as I'm blending, it is disappearing. So I'm gonna have to pack it on and then see if we can just blend the yellow out over top. But these kinds of colors tend to not pick up. Like, once they've blended into nothing, they won't sit back on top of it. So let's see if this does that. No, it seems to be it seems to be working back where I put it. Okay. Okay. Okay, good. Fucking stay. You fucking stay where I put you. But also, it's my own fault because I don't know how to fucking love you. This is quite a bit of work, but also I was kind of ready. Okay, so now I think the problem is that I've put the color where I had cut the crease a bit, like to blend it into the yellow, and it's picked up from the concealer, I suppose, and it looks darker than what was beside it. And now it's not picking up to be like as dark as where the concealer was, if you know what I mean. So it's not perfect. It's not perfect, but I don't think it's gonna be noticeable with lashes and everything on. I would say that is not terrible. Finessed, but minimally finessed. You know, could have gone fucking terribly. So now I want to clean up around the edges where I put the blue, or my eyes covered in fucking blue, where I put soaked and cut the crease. I just want to make it more blue, you know? So I'm gonna outline the crease with that blue again. Okay, guys. Okay, let me Okay, I'm gonna try and cover it. My fucking alien palette did this to me and it drove me fucking insane. I have no idea what it is. Comment below. Save me. It's starting to create texture where I don't fucking have any. So the more I try and blend it and pack it, it's creating like little black dots. I'm gonna insert a picture of what I did with the alien palette. Hopefully I still have it. Hopefully I can insert it, but you can visibly see like these dots all over my eye, and it's starting to do that, and it makes me really sad. And I've never fucking heard anybody talk about this. So like, do I just suck, or what's the tea? That is my sign that I need to stop and tread very fucking lightly, because last time it fucking ruined my entire makeup. I'm gonna try to very lightly fucking blend out these edges with cone. Don't kill me. Okay, this is what we're gonna leave. We're gonna fucking leave it like this. Ah! Why did I try and blend that? Oh my god, am I making it worse? Shit, stop. Hopefully you can see what I'm talking about. I'm not alarmed. It's just you could get beautiful looks out of this. Like, I can already fucking tell you can get beautiful looks out of this, but you're gonna have to fucking make it work. 100%. You're gonna need a lot of practice. I know the tour that Jeffrey's on right now with Mitchell, they're using this palette, and Mitchell's like a pro makeup artist. Like, obviously he shouldn't have that many troubles, but you know, not everybody who is into Jeffrey's stuff is a makeup artist. I am definitely not. I would say that I'm okay at makeup. I kind of know what the fuck I'm doing. Not a huge fan of this, but we're just trying out the colors, so I'm not gonna get too fucking quibbly or whatever. Okay, so I wanted to bring you a little bit closer so that you can really tell what I'm talking about. Ignore my giant under eye bags. Okay, thanks. So it's pretty patchy. It's not fucking awful. I've definitely had it be way fucking worse than this. And hopefully you can see what the fuck I'm talking about. It's only happening a little bit right now because I really tried not to fucking mess with it, but it's starting to get a little bit of texture. I would say that this is fine. I'm not terribly upset about this, but you know, I'm just being nitpicky because you are spending $58 US on this palette. Okay, so let's try the other eye. Okay, I'm gonna go in with Good Morning. Now I'm going in with the shade Suck, which is the bright orange color. Seems to be blending out really nice. To deepen it, let's do Cherry Wet first, and then if I need some more, I'll go in with Raspberry. And I'm pressing it, not blending yet. It is getting lighter in certain spots, which makes me think that it's pressed pigment, so be careful. But not bad, not bad. And it's blending in the crease pretty well. Now, like I said, I'm gonna try and pack on Raspberry to really deepen this up. I think that's as deep as we'll get without going into like one of the shades from Blood Sugar. So I'm just gonna leave this. Now I'm gonna cut the crease and go in with Orange Juice, which is the shade that I'm really excited to try out. In terms of fallout, I am having quite a bit. I did have it on this eye as well, but because I put the translucent powder down, it was completely fine to wipe away. I don't have that much residual residue or anything like that. I don't think you can really tell. So already I can tell that these don't really go together. I'm not amazing at creating actual looks, like color combinations and that kind of thing, but this does inspire me to get more creative. So even though this time these looks didn't turn out that great, I mean, I'm not that mad at it. I'm just wearing it for right now. I'm just testing out the shadows, but I feel like a palette like this does trying to make you want to be creative, you know? Now let's see if I can blend out this line okay. Not bad. I feel like this look is really red now, and I've lost sight of Suck, which I put down originally, which is like the neon orange shade. So you know what? I think I'm gonna go back into it and see if I can't build that up a little bit more in my crease. I'm gonna pack and then lightly blend afterwards. Look at that harsh line. I don't know, this isn't great. It's not terrible, but it's not that great. I feel like I shouldn't have made it a cut crease, or, I mean, I don't really know. It's a fucking hot mess. I don't even know if I want to do lashes and liner and all the whole shebang for this. I'm not really feeling this. I don't know why. It's not bad. The actual shadows are performing, especially on this eye. I haven't had any issues blending them out whatsoever. It's just the actual like look that I went for. I'm not loving it, but I mean, that's why we experiment. Sometimes we do looks that we don't like. I'm probably gonna take this off and try some more looks out after, so whatever. Just because I really want to try if I can make this right, I'm gonna go into Delicious again and try to just pack this on again. Yeah, that's not working. It's gone. Like, it's gone completely. Okay, wait, now it's not. Some time has passed and it's not picking up over that area again. Remember how before it would let me put the shadow back over top of it? No, it's not having it. It doesn't even look like. That's a mess. Can't even fucking fix this. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna take this all off and we're gonna try again. BRB. Okay, so with some very sore eyes, I am back. I tried to take it off and like keep my base makeup on. I'm probably looking like a hot fucking mess right now, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a bit frustrated because I don't really know what to create, and that doesn't seem like a bad problem. I'm trying to go for something like outside the box, and I can't really think of anything. I'm one of those people that I kind of like to look at motivational pictures and like inspo pics to really do a look. I'm trying to get better with that. Yeah, I'm looking at this and I'm not really knowing what to do, but we're just gonna try. The formula seems to be okay, except for those blue colors. I feel like they're meant to be packed on and not blended out like a dark transition color. Like maybe that's why he put Tasty in here as more of like a deepener. That's the dark brown. Maybe I'm not supposed to use Delicious in that way. I had a really hard time with that color, but so far that's the only one. Brain Freeze, the light blue that I went in very first time, I just don't like it. I just don't like that color on me personally. On Jeffree that would probably look great, or like packed on the lid as opposed to like blended in a crease, like that might look good. Let's try and do something purple. I put residual concealer on my eyes just from my beauty blender. That's all the effort I'm trying to put in right now. I'm going in with Virgin, the white color again. I'm gonna go in with Wow, the vibrant yellow. Now I'm gonna go in with Gumdrop, the light purple. Gonna go in with Tasty to deepen up my crease. Let's see if I have any issues with that. Let's pray. To me, when I look at this, in terms of deep colors, there's Delicious. Licorice isn't even dark, really. Like when I tried to apply it, it got really bright. It's like a bright red. So really, it's only like these two at the bottom here. So if this is a pressed pigment and it's giving people difficulties, it's not very easy to work with. Plus it's blue. What else are you gonna deepen your look with? Probably only this. I mean, that's what I see. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna try and use this to deepen it up. Oh, that actually looks really pretty. I'm not gonna cut my crease. I'm just gonna go straight in with Bite Me, which is the shimmering purple. I'm getting a ton of fallout. I'm gonna try wetting it. Less fallout when it's wet, for sure. Less issues with this. Much less issues blending the darker color with the shimmer. That could be because I didn't cut my crease this time, so there was no concealer down. But in general, I just feel like the brown is more user-friendly than the dark blue. Look at this fallout. I'm gonna have a hard-ass time getting rid of this. Oh my god. I'm not really feeling this look either. That's literally fucking trash. Okay guys, it is 2 days later. I am back and I'm ready to start fresh. I'm ready to stop overthinking this and just try to use the fucking palette. I know I look crazy. I've already done my eyebrows and set foundation. I use Tarte Shape Tape as my base. I think I'm trying to use all these exciting colors and I'm trying to, you know, do crazy looks, and it's really skewing my ability to use the palette efficiently. I want to go in with the shade Cone. That's the only transition shade in this palette that would work for me. So that's what I'm going to try and do. No issues with Cone. I'm gonna go in with the shade Suck. It's the vibrant orange color. Originally, I went in with Cone, then Suck. Now I'm going in with Licorice. Okay, this is good. My favorite shade when I was swatching was Orange Juice, so I'm gonna try and put that on the center of my lid. Okay, now I'm gonna go back with Licorice, the red color, and re-intensify. Blend it with the orange. Now I'm gonna go back in with Suck, which is the vibrant orange, to just re-intensify it. Okay, this is working out a lot better, guys. I'm having much better luck. I'm gonna go in with Wow above where I put Suck and in my inner corner. I wanted to go simple just to see if the shades themselves are performing and it's not just my lack of fucking creativity. Ha ha ha. That's funny because it's fucking called wow. But look at that. That's vibrant. There is a bit of fallout. It's just kind of powdery. It all blended really fucking well together. This eye is done except for the lower lash line. Ooh, wait. I'm gonna go in with Lemon Drop in the inner corner, just where I put wow, to kind of intensify it a little bit more. I forgot, like I used Lemon Drop and I loved the swatch of Lemon Drop, but that's intense. I kind of have to wipe all the product I got on my brush off. That is intense. I love that. Okay, other eye. I've set it with the shade Virgin. Let's go in with Fuck. It's really kind of like a neon peach color. Now I'm gonna go in with Gumdrop. Now I kind of want to be daring. I haven't seen anybody really use Sour yet, which is the green color, so I'm gonna go with Sour. It's applying a little bit patchy. I don't know if you can tell, like it's not really sticking where I'm putting it. Okay, not terrible, not terrible. It's almost like the middle of my eye, like where the two are meeting, there's almost like a little bit of texture maybe, and that's why it's not picking up. Kind of want to be crazy and go in with a blue. Gonna go in with the shade Cute. Okay, so as I'm packing this on, I think you should be able to tell there's a lot of patchiness there with the shade Sour. It's just like this one spot where the shade is not wanting to go. Cute is super pigmented. Look at that though. No, I don't think it's wanting to pick up. I don't think any shadow is really wanting to pick up on that spot. So maybe that's like my eye. I don't usually have this issue with like brown colors. Yeah, a little bit of patchiness. It might be better on the lid, like with a concealer under it to like really be pigmented as opposed to trying to blend it together with other colors, you know? I think I'm gonna go in with Snack for the first inner part of my lid. Now for the middle of my lid, I'm gonna go in with Bite Me, which is the shimmering purple color. Did I ruin this look? Blending these two together is not totally working for me because of the pressed pigments, I think. Like when you put them down, you're not supposed to really try and blend them. Let's see if we can save this. I got to try Cute, which was cute, but maybe I should try and do something darker. This isn't terrible, but we gotta fix this. So I would say to try and go in with Delicious, but we saw how that worked for me already in the previous clips. So maybe I'm gonna try and go in with Soaked. Let's see if we can get Cute and Bite Me to blend together with Soaked. This blue that I'm packing on, Soaked, is a bit patchy, but I think it's because you have to put it where you want it. Like, I'm not being sure of myself with this, so it's like, I don't know, you can't blend it. You really have to finesse these pressed pigments. And I don't think that that's on Jeffree. I don't think that that's on the formula, you know? Like, I think that that's me and my skill level, and I need more practice working with things like this, and this is why it's behaving patchy on me and stuff, you know? But I think that this looks a little bit better than what we had going on with Cute. Okay, I think this is really as good as it's gonna get. It's still patchy. I don't know, I like this eye. I think I have my final thoughts. I think that I do. So let me go do the rest of my face, go do liner, lashes, all that kind of stuff, and I will be back to tell you guys my final thoughts and review on this palette. Okay, so I am back. I have completed my face. On the lower lash line, I basically just mimicked what I had going on the top. For this eye, I went in with Wow on like the inner part of my lower lash line, then Suck, then Licorice, and then on my waterline on the bottom, I used Marc Jacobs gel highliner eye crayon in Fine Wine. And then in terms of this eye, I went in with Suck and Soaked on the outer portion, and then on the inner portion I went in with Fuck. And then in terms of liner, I went in with Marc Jacobs highliner again in Mist Me, which totally reminds me of Gumdrop. It's literally like the same color. So I put that in the waterline. I think it turned out pretty good, but you can definitely see some patchiness. As for my cheeks, I went in with Ofra's Rodeo Drive, but then over top, I went in with Jeffree's Supreme Frost in Wet Dream. Oh my god. Please be alive. It's not alive. A moment of silence for a fallen soldier. It completely fell like out of the pan, and I had to stick it back in here. Jesus, I'm such a fucking klutz. But I used the shade Wet Dream on my cheeks. Hopefully I don't fucking drop it again. So anyways, you can definitely see patchiness on the outer portion of my eye. It is what it is. I would say overall, this shadow palette is beautiful. I think that you can create a great look out of it. I got this look. I don't have any problems with this. I think that this looks fucking bomb. But is it 100% unique? Kind of not really, right? Like reds and oranges and yellows. I feel like I could get a similar look to this from like, I don't know, the Sunset palette by Natasha Denona or something. But what does make this interesting is Lemon Drop, because I put that on the inner corner and it completely beefed it up more than, I don't know, it made it look a lot cooler than just Wow, like the matte color on the inner corner. So I think it's really nice. And then I think most of these bright shades are nice. Like I didn't have any trouble with Gumdrop. I didn't have any trouble with Fuck. Nothing with like Raspberry I used, Cherry Wet I used. Really the only fucking colors that gave me some issues were Delicious, Sour, and Soaked a bit. But even like Soaked, you can finesse it. Really it's like Delicious and Sour out of like the ones I used. Maybe Cute a little bit too, because it started to get patchy. But most of these are amazing. Like I feel like I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna have to experiment with it more. Like if you're a beginner, I don't necessarily recommend this to you because it is like more difficult to work with. You definitely do need to finesse it. But if you're like medium to pretty okay, I think that you could get a lot of use out of this. Like I know he's on tour right now, Jeffree, with Mitchell, and they're using this palette and the looks that they're coming out with are amazing. I feel like with a palette like this, it's really important to kind of just stick to a few shades. You know, because on this eye, I went in with a bunch of different colors, and I feel like that's maybe why it turned out this way. Whereas here, I only used like 3, 4 maybe. Like, I feel like this is a lot more simple. I don't know, you know what I mean? Like when you keep going in and trying to blend all of these pressed pigments, I feel like that's when you're gonna get the patchiness happening. So if you try and stick with something simple, I feel like you're gonna be okay. And I'm definitely gonna try and experiment with this more. I think it's a good palette. I think it's a different and original take on, you know, a typical colorful eyeshadow palette, a rainbow palette, if you will, like he said. I think the shimmers are great. I know a few people were complaining about Cotton Candy. I mean, it's a bit more like powdery, like kind of chunky, but I think that that's what's making it so fucking pigmented. I don't think that there's an issue with that, because I did use it a bit and I swatched it, and I think that it's great. So yeah, overall, I think there's just like a few shades that you really have to be kind of careful with because they're finicky, and that would be Delicious, Soaked, Sour, and maybe Cute. You know, everything else, no issues at all, and that's 4 shadows out of however many you fucking get in here, you know? That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's a 6th of the palette. So, I mean, I don't think it's an issue, and you just have to finesse them. You can get a look with them, you know? So, yeah, I think that it's a decent palette, man. It's a good palette. I think that this eye turned out great. This eye could have turned out great. It's okay. It's not terrible. But yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate any feedback and comments because I'm not a makeup artist. You know, if you think that I could be doing something better or you have video idea recommendations, definitely let me know down below. If you would subscribe to this channel, that would be pretty cool. Pretty hip, pretty dope. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.